but it is definitely geared towards the more advanced dancer. So let's get started. Today, as I said, we're going to start with eagle. So everyone go ahead and sit anywhere along your mat and come into your easy pose. So easy pose could be crisscross for you, and always make sure you alternate the legs. You don't favor one leg. My easy pose is actually right on my knees. So your easy pose, as long as you have a nice straight back, and we'll just land here. We'll take 2 simple breaths. So inhaling through the nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale through the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now our next 2 breaths, we're going to do an eagle mudra. So mudra is a hand shape in yoga. So you're going to cross your right hand over your left, and you're going to hook your thumbs. And you're going to place your hands on your heart. And now we're going to do 2 more like that. This time, breathe in through the nose and exhale out through the nose while we straighten our arms. So inhale, 1, 2, arms go straight, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through the nose, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then go ahead and switch the hook so the opposite hand is on top. Hook the thumbs, place them on your chest. Nice deep inhale, 1, 2, straighten the arms, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then release. And we'll start right away today on our backs. So these are going to be called, these are eagle crunches. And I'm going to start my music. So eagle crunches really work your side obliques. So slowly, feet on the mat, arms reaching forward. Inhale, lift the arms over the head. Exhale, slowly roll down, vertebra by vertebra, all the way onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest, give them a nice little hug. And then make a nice gentle circle one direction with your knees. And then a nice gentle circle the other way with your knees. Lengthening the left leg down the mat, take a hold of your right knee and bring it in towards your chest. And just go ahead and make simple circles with your ankle, warming up the ankle. And then simple circles the other way. Now, take your right knee and pull it towards your lower tricep. So you're actually in a turned out position. And pull that knee all the way up. And then bring it back to center. And now cross over your body. Your right arm goes out to the side. Your right knee goes to the left side of your mat as your eye gaze looks over towards your right hand. This is called a supine twist. I also call this like a piece of licorice. You're all nice and twisted. And you may hear just a little bit of a pop in your low back as it releases some oxygen. Come back to center, straighten the right leg all the way up to the ceiling. Flex the foot, bend the knee, point the foot, straighten. Flex the foot, bend the knee, point the foot, straighten. Lift your nose towards your knee like a piece of metal being pulled towards magnet. Now hover the left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees into your chest. And once again, nice little circle on your sacrum, that's your low spine. And then a nice circle the other way, massaging the low spine. Take a hold of your left knee as your right leg goes down the mat. Really pull, increase the fold in the left hip as that knee is pulled towards your chest. And then make little circles with your ankle. Couple directions, couple circles one direction. And then change the direction, a couple circles the other way. Now, turn out, open the left knee. It's being pulled up towards your armpit. And as you do that, can you notice that your right hip starts to open at the same time? Holding here. Bringing the left knee across your body, right hand on top, cross over into Licorice Pose. Open up the left arm and turn your eye gaze towards your left fingers. This opens up the low spine, those 5 vertebrae at the back of our spine. And I know for me, I've been sitting a lot, so that really needs to open up. So while you do this, you're creating space in your low lumbar spine. Back to center. Lengthen the left leg straight up. Grab a hold wherever is comfortable. Nice stretch here. Flex the foot. Bend the knee. Point. Straighten. Flex. Bend. Point. Straighten. Once again. Flex. Bend. Point. Straighten. Lift your nose towards your left knee. Hover the right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees into your chest. And once again, a nice little circle on your sacrum. And then another circle the other way. So today's crunches are a little different. We're going to be doing eagle crunches. So on your back, you're going to cross your right leg over your left. Taking your hands, interlace your hands behind your head. Now notice when you do this, your elbows, you think of crunches as bringing our elbows in. For this first set, the elbows stay out, and you just lift the upper body and the shoulder blades off of the mat. So, crossing the right over left, hands interlaced behind your head, elbows out to the side. Now, looking at the ceiling only, lift your upper body straight up, press your lower belly into your spine, keep the elbows out to the side, and lower. 9 more, here we go. 9, and lower, elbows stay out. 8, lower, 7, and lift. 4, 5, elbows stay out. 4, press your belly button into your low spine. 3, lift the shoulder blades. 2, 1, hold. 6, 7, 8, lower. Now we do an eagle crunch. So lower your crossed legs to hover 2 inches over your mat, or a couple of inches. Now bring your elbows towards your knees. Here we go. 10. Elbows come in this time. 9. Breathing. 8. And 7. Aren't these fun? And 6. Breathing. 5. 4. Knees in. 3. 2. Last one, hover, knees to elbows, elbows to knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower and release. Bring the knees in, uncross the legs, knees into your chest. And after you do that, I'm always making this circle on my sacrum to massage it. So, cross the left leg over the right. Squeeze the legs together. Notice, don't bring your knees too close to your chest. Interlace the fingers behind your head. Can you interlace your fingers with the opposite thumb on top? Elbows stay out to the side. Press lower belly into the spine. Here we go. Lift shoulder blades. 10. Lower. Elbows stay out. 9. Lift. 8. Breathing. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold. Hold, 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 and lower. I'm starting to feel it. Lower the legs, couple inches hovering over the mat. Eagle crunches. 4, 10. Elbows to knees. And 9. We got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more. 3, keep breathing. 2, and 1. Uncross the legs, bring the knees in. Nice. Nice little circle. And a circle the other way. Place your hands behind your knees. 3 rock and rolls up and down. And on the third one, using your strong core, we'll meet in boat pose. So boat pose. Calves are parallel to the floor. Instead of curving the spine, lengthen the spine. Reach your arms forward. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both arms to the right side. Don't move the knees. 4, 5. Hi, everyone. 4, 3, 2. Back to center. 4, 5. Lift. You got this. 4, 3, 2. Arms to the left. 5. 4, 3, 2, back to center. Grab your ankles, lengthen straight up. Open the chest, lean back without arching your low spine. Hold for 5, 4, almost done. 3, 2, balancing on your sits bones. Let go. 4, 5, point the toes, arms out. 3, 2, 1, knees in. Well done. Place your feet on the mat. Take your hands behind your back. Now, when you do this stretch, we're going to try to get into the quads. A lot of you know this stretch. Make sure you sit on your heels and then push your knees forward. It opens up the chest and the shoulders and look up to the ceiling. It doesn't matter whether your knees touch. As soon as you start to feel it in your quads. Breathing here. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Walk your fingers in front of your toes. Straighten your legs. Forward fold. Breathing. Bend into one knee. And then the other. And I'm going to turn and face you. Now, turn your toes out and your feet out into first position. Bend the knees in demi-plie. Place your hands on the floor. We're going to do a little wrist stretch. So your fingers are reaching towards each other. Now, straighten your legs and bring your nose towards your knee. Breathing. 5, 4, demi-plie for 3. And straighten. Demi-plie the arms and the legs. Straighten. Pull your nose towards your knee. And release the hands. And we'll all meet in a tabletop position. So make your way to tabletop. Really spread your 10 fingers nice and wide, because when you're on your wrist, you don't want to have your fingers together. Really spread them as your shoulders are over your wrist and your hips are over your knees. Tabletop. Cow and cat. Rotate the arms. Bring your heart through. Cow pose. Curve the spine. Think of a scared cat. Halloween night. Drop the head. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to center. Taking the right foot. Toes tuck under. Right leg straight back. Now, we're not going for a high arabesque. We want that back leg about the height of our back hip. Flexing the foot really strong. Right away, release the left arm. Point the right toe. Left arm reaches forward. Pointer dog. 5. Press into your right palm. 4. Breathing. 3, 2. Back to tabletop. Other side. Left toes tuck under. Extend the left leg straight back. Flex the foot to start. Engage the core. Release the right arm forward. Point the left toes. Pointer dog. 5. Can you lengthen the back of your left knee? 4, 3, 2, and back to tabletop. Well done. Thread the needle. Right arm out to the side. Inhale, twist. Exhale, thread the needle. 2 more times. Inhale. Thread the needle. Inhale, twist. Exhale, thread the needle. This time you're going to stay here, and it sort of looks like that. You're really rotating onto your right shoulder. Little balance today. So rotate on your right shoulder. Walk your left fingertips to the front of your mat. Now, extend your left leg straight back. And you're balanced on your left fingers and your left toes. Can you lift the left foot? Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring everything back in. Left hand under left elbow. Release the right arm. Back to tabletop. I'm going to turn around and do the other side. Here we go. Left arm out to the side. Inhale, twist. Thread the needle. Try to use your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, twist. Exhale. This time rotate all the way onto the left shoulder. So stay here for just a moment and really feel that left shoulder rotating. Slowly Walk the right fingertips towards the front of your mat. Notice how you're already using your core to balance. Now, extend your right leg straight back, toes are tucked under. If you want to challenge yourself, can you lift your right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring everything back in. Release the left arm. And then back to tabletop. Well done. Here we go. Child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch. Your knees are going to be the width of your mat. Reach your hands forward and your third eye on your forehead goes towards the mat. And just hold here for 2 breaths. Slowly come back to your tabletop position. Take 1 step with your right hand and 1 step with your left hand. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips, downward facing dog. So downward facing dog is an upside down letter V. Your heels are melting towards the floor. It doesn't matter whether they touch or not. You want to engage the core, and then you want to have a long spine. Your eye gaze looks towards your toes. Bend 1 knee, excuse me, and then bend the other. Bend 1 knee, and then the other. Just walk our dog fast for 8. Going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 times slow. 1. Melt 1 heel and then the other. 2. Melt 1 heel and then the other. 2. Walk our dog fast for 8. Going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 times slow. 1, 2. Melt 1 heel and then the other. 2. Both heels to the right in downward dog. Come back to center. Both heels to the left. And back to center. Come forward into your high plank. So in your high plank, spread your fingers, shoulders over your wrist. Eye gaze looks to the front of your mat. Heels to the right. Back to center. Heels to the left. There are your obliques. Back to center. Lower right elbow and left elbow. Forearm plank. Eye gaze is forward. Heels to the right. Center. Heels to the left. Center. Lower your lower body. Lift your heart. Sphinx pose. Lower all the way down. Hands under your shoulders. Lift. Baby cobra. Elbows stay bent. And lower. Tuck the toes under. Strong legs. Push high plank. Lift from your core. Downward facing dog. Now we'll do that whole series starting to the left. Heels to the left. Left toe lines up with your right heel. Back to center. Heels to the right. Back to center. Pike forward, high plank. Heels to the left. Press into both hands. Center. Heels to the right. Center. Left elbow lowers. Right elbow lowers. Forearm plank. Heels to the left. Center. Heels to the right. Center. Lower the hips and the legs. Lift the heart. Sphinx pose. Hold and breathe. Lower all the way down. This time your hands will be on the floor or the carpet outside of your mat. This is called an extended baby cobra. Inhale, lift the heart. Now take your right elbow, rotate, and the right elbow touches your mat. Inhale, lift. Left elbow. Let's do that again. Inhale. Right elbow. Inhale. Left elbow. I'm sorry, am I saying elbow? I'm so sorry. Shoulder. Come center. And then lower all the way down. Interlace your hands above your low back. Point just the pointer fingers. Lift the heart and the shoulders off of the mat. Look forward. Point the toes. Lift the legs. Locust pose for 5. Breathing 4. Lift the chest. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. High plank. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Slowly walk your hands and your feet together to the middle of your mat. Bend the knees. I'll turn to face you. Turn out again in first position. Drop the head. Demi-plie. Roll all the way up. Arms up. Right away, use your strong core. Releve, hold. 4, 3, 2. Open the arms. Plie. Turn the feet parallel. Inhale, sunrise. Exhale, sunset. Inhale, sunrise. Exhale, sunset. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. This time we're going to add a clap. Bring your feet together. Tipping over to your left, crescent moon shape. Let's add the eye gaze to the floor. Straight ahead. And lifted. Back to center. Crescent moon to your right. Eye gaze to the floor. Center. And lifted. Center. Hands to your heart. Hands to your side. Mountain pose. Inhale. Lift. Releve. Palms face each other. Hold. Strong legs. Strong back. Eye gaze forward. Bend the knees. Release all the way to the floor. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. So step back into downward facing dog. Your feet are about hips width distance. Flexing the right foot. Inhale, three-legged dog. Hold here. Really flex the ankle. Bend the knee. Bring it towards your left elbow. Inhale. These are called cheetah pumps. Three-legged dog. Right knee to the right elbow. Inhale. Hanging plank. Right knee towards your nose. Curve the spine. Think of that cat back for 5. Use your core. 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Bring the right leg all the way through. Place it in between your hands. Runner's lunge. So just take a moment here and just sort of shift forward and back or make little circles as we really work into those hips and open up the hip joints. Actually, I'm going to turn and face the other way with my right leg forward. So here we are in our runner's lunge. Press really into both feet evenly. Come to the tips of your fingers. Release your hands, and this is called Crescent Lunge. The arms are straight up, palms face each other. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight, but the back heel is lifted. Breathing here. Now, right away, a tricky little balance. You're going to bring your left knee into your chest. Boom. Flex the foot. And place it down. 2 more times, just like that. Left knee in. Crescent lunge. Left knee in. Crescent lunge. Breathe here. Turn everything out. Warrior 2. So warrior 2, front knee is bent, toes pointed forward, back leg is straight, and the foot is parallel with the back of your mat. Arms in a letter T, nice and strong. Make sure you're even, and look over your front fingers. Bend into that front knee even more. Breathing here. Straighten both legs. This is gentle warrior. I love gentle warrior. Just feels really nice. The hips are just a little shifted. They're not quite even, but don't overshift them. Connect the 2. Warrior 2 and gentle. Warrior 2 and gentle. Now take your back foot, your left foot, bring it in just a little bit smaller. So now we're in second position. In yoga, they call this goddess pose, but we know it as second position, grand plie. So make sure your hips are not any lower than your knees and your palms are touching. Now, here we come. We're going to add eagle arms to this. So pretend 2 walls are closing in on you and push the walls out. Take your right elbow, put it lower than the left, make a letter V, and then you hook the arms. And these are eagle arms in yoga. Make sure you're in second position plie. Hold here. Can you lift the right heel? Lower the right heel. Can you lift the left heel? Lower the left heel. Let's lift both heels. Here we go. Hold. Tricky balance in yoga. 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels. Unravel the arms. Adjust your feet. It's a little bit wider. Warrior 2. Flip the palm. Reverse. Keep the back front knee nice and bent. And then cartwheel all the way down. Runner's lunge. Now, you're going to pick up. Actually, I'm going to turn and face this way. So your right foot is forward. You're in runner's lunge. You're going to pick up your right foot and your right arm, and you're going to meet me side plank. There it goes. Reach the arm up. Give yourself a hug. Reach the arm up. Give yourself a hug. Plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Keep your elbows bent. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes under. High push-up. Downward facing dog. So well done. That was the right side of our vinyasa flow. Now let's do the left. Flex the left foot. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Breathing here. Cross the leg. Left knee to right elbow. Inhale. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale. Knee to nose. Curve the spine. Hanging plank for 5. Can your nose touch your knee? 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Bring it all the way through. Runner's lunge. Left leg is forward. I'll stay facing this way for this side. And then just take a couple of breaths here. Do whatever you need to do. I really like to make circles. And then whichever direction you went, make a couple circles the other way. Okay. Bring to the top of your fingertips. Use your core. Release your hands. Crescent lunge. Front knee is bent. Back leg is straight. Back heel is wearing a beautiful high-heeled shoe. For 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to bring that knee into our chest. Inhale. Right knee into your chest. Exhale. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, knee in. Exhale. Breathe here, crescent lunge. Warrior 2. So same thing. Back foot is parallel, front toes. So you have one leg turned out and one leg parallel. Arms, parallel arms, letter T. Breathing here. Really bend into that front knee. Straighten both legs. Gentle warrior. Press the air away. Warrior 2. Connect with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now, take your back foot. Bring it in. It's a little bit smaller. Second position. Hands to your heart. Push 2 walls away. This time, left elbow under. So it's a letter V. Then you add the little hook. So my fingers are on the inside of my palm. Then lift your elbows. Can you keep your legs turned out in second position, grand plie? Here we go. Lift the left heel and lower. Lift the right heel and lower. This is a Martha Graham move. Here we go. Lift both heels for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels. Unravel. Adjust. Warrior 2. Flip the palm. Reverse. Cartwheel all the way down. Runner's lunge. So you've got your left leg forward. Pick up the leg. Actually, now I'm going to turn this way. So pick up the, switch my legs. Pick up the foot. Side plank. Looking towards the ceiling. Give yourself a hug. And lift. Give yourself a hug. And lift. One more time. Give yourself a hug. Lift. Rotate. High push up. Lower all the way down. Inhale. Lift the heart. Exhale. Lower. And now we'll go to a child's pose. So child's pose. Once again, knees nice and wide. Arms reaching straight ahead. And you're going to take 3 breaths here. It's also a great time to get a sip of water. Yoga, these poses are thousands of years old, so it's really detoxifying for the organs. And so it's really important to drink a lot of water, whether you're dancing or doing yoga. So go ahead and get a sip of water, or just hang out in child's pose for a little bit. And we'll work our way into our standing positions. One more breath here in child's pose. And then wherever you are, walk your fingers towards your knees, and we'll meet in the back of our mats in a forward fold. So, folding over, feet are parallel, nose being pulled towards your knees like metal towards magnet. Breathing here. Slowly roll up the spine. We'll meet in a parallel first releve. Nice and strong. All that core work that really helps lift the hips, lift the heels, balancing. Bring your hands to your heart, and Tadasana, mountain pose. So eagle pose is a tricky one, and it's a little hard to see facing when you're facing me and with the camera and stuff. So I'm going to try to face this way, and hopefully we can all do it together. So we already learned those eagle arms where the elbows come together and then they hook. Now we do the same thing with our legs. So we're going to start with the right leg. The right leg crosses over. I'm going to turn this way for just a moment. Now, you take this right leg and you extra hook it. It can hover or bend the left knee, and that right foot hooks on the inside of the left ankle. Does that make sense? And then I'm going to turn this way. So it looks something like that. Now notice my knees. I don't want them going all the way. I want them to be somewhat centered. Take your arms out in the letter T. Your knees stay bent. And eagle arms. Elbows, right arm on, yeah. And then hook the hands. And you don't round the spine. Keep the spine straight. Focus on the inside of your wrist for 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly unravel. Step forward. Take your left hand to your left ankle. Tree pose. So the foot goes to the inside of the right thigh. Hands to your heart. We're going to add our eagle mudra to this. So hook your thumbs and lift your eagle mudra straight up. Extra challenge, can you releve on that right foot? And falling in your tree is always on offer. Slowly come out of it. Forward fold, bend the knees. Step yourself back to your downward dog. Keep your heels lifted, and we'll end in our Yogi Squat. Today we're going to do width apart. Now, come to cat back. Lift the hips. Bring your knees into your armpits. Look forward. Lift one foot, and then the other. And there you are in crow pose for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the feet. Forward fold. Well done. And roll all the way up. Great. Other side. So now take your left leg and wrap it around the right. You can put the foot on the floor or have that extra hook onto the legs. Arms out. Left arm under right. Eagle pose. Arms, fingers pointed towards the ceiling. Bend, but keep your back straight for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly unravel. Step forward. Right hand to right ankle. Tree pose. Hands to your heart. Hook the opposite thumb over the other thumb. Eagle mudra. Lift the eagle. Now really focus. Can you releve? Lower the heel, hands to your heart, release the foot. Lift up, forward fold. Step back, downward facing dog. Big toes touch. Heels lifted. Walk yourself back. Yogi Squat. Hands on the floor, knees out to the side. Second attempt at crow pose. So the secret to crow pose, 10 fingers spread wide, cobra arms, keep them bent, wrap them in, cat back, and look forward. If you tuck your head, you may go into a somersault. So here we go. Lift the hips. Your knees go towards your armpits. Look forward. Pick up one foot and then the other. Keep looking forward. Use your core. Your heels are going towards your sits bones. Hope you're trying it. Lower down. Forward fold. And roll it up. Final releve. Parallel. Let's bring our arms on. Oh, lift. How tall can you lift? Pull up the front of the body. Lengthen the spine. And lower. Well done, everyone. Let's meet on our mats in a nice seat, and we'll meet in a nice second position on the floor. Arms to second, to your left, to go all the way to the right. Bend into that right elbow, reaching towards your right toes. Come to center, arms on O. Open. Other way, up and over. I also love this song. Come to center and lift and open. Take a breath. Tiptoe down as far as you can. Nose, head is heavy. Reaching. And slowly walk it up. Lift again. Hold. Open. Bring your legs together. Feet on your mat. Nice long spine. Lift up. Slowly roll down. We're going to come up and down a couple of times. Arms over the head. Peel the spine off. Come back to a seat. Arms lift. Slowly roll it down. Arms overhead. Reaching forward. Peel the spine. One more boat pose. Hands under your knees. Calves parallel. You can stay here if you want to add that extra stretch. Your peace fingers find your big toe. Flex the feet. Lengthen the legs. Look up. Hold. Hold. Let go. Point the toes. Arms on O. And lower all the way down. Right knee into your heart. This time make a little circle with the knee and the leg. And lengthen straight up. Flex, bend, point, straighten, hold. Bend the knee. Supine twist like a piece of licorice. Right knee crosses over, look over your left. Now, notice how much wider and more open your low spine is. So I like to start class with a supine twist and end class with a supine twist. Back to center. One final lengthen. I call this an upside down split. Let go of your leg. Now pretend someone's pulling your leg out of your hip socket and slowly lower the leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other knee into your chest. Make a little circle. And circle the other way. Cross over, supine twist. Look over your opposite shoulder. Breathe into your low spine. Do you feel a difference from when you started class till now? Back to center. Lengthen the leg up. Hold here. And flex and bend. straighten, flex, and bend, point, and straighten, hold. Slowly lower the leg, let go of the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees in. And then our final resting pose is Shavasana. So we always end our yoga class with a nice little rest. Whichever way you feel comfortable, you can be on your side, which is really nice in the fetal position. Some people like to be on their stomachs. The classic is on your backs, legs out to the side, arms out to the side. I always like to have my feet together in butterfly and right hand on my heart and left hand on my low belly. So whichever pose for your final resting place works for you. And we will be here for exactly 1.5 minutes. So as you're in your final resting pose, rest your body, quiet your mind, and melt into your mat. And slowly make little circles with your fingers and your hands and wrist to slowly waken them up. Very gently bring your knees into your chest wherever you are. Take your right arm, circle it up and over, and then roll to your right side. Your heart is heavy into the fetal position. And take a nice breath here. And then slowly make your way up to your easy pose. So ending class the way we started. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Bringing your thumbs to your heart, to your lips, and to your third eye center. The inner light within me honors the strength, flexibility, and enthusiasm within all of you. We bow together and say, Namaste. Namaste. Thanks everyone for joining me. I look forward to Friday mornings. I wish I could see you all. So have a great rest of the week, and hopefully we'll see you all in May. Keep fingers crossed, stay healthy, and have a great weekend. Thanks everyone. Bye.